Hi guys, I normally talk about British politics, I talk about Brexit, but from time to time a video appears on my social media feed and I have to respond to it. Now this is an American called Dave who's in Italy complaining about lunch. And I think this video perfectly demonstrates the contrast between how Italians view food and how Americans view food. Or even how Italians and other Europeans view food. Once again, he's complaining about lunch or the lack of lunch. Have a listen to this.
Okay, real quick, world traveler update. We're in Nieve, that is in Piedmont area, wine country. Here's the thing, listen. A lot of people say, hey Dave, you're an angry American. You're the typical ugly American who travels abroad. I say no, but I do say I don't know everything when I go abroad. Let's start with this. I like to eat lunch. I'm waking up in this, we're in the hills, the rolling hills of Piedmont. It's brilliant. It's wine country, and you should enjoy yourself. But I wake up, I want lunch. My hotel, 5-star, no lunch. I'm like I don't want to say in the do with the lady. It's like, listen, lady, I need fucking lunch. All right? She's like, everything's closed. We drive around, nothing open. Apparently here in Italy, and I guess all of Europe for the most part, they just don't do lunch. No.
Lunch is in the middle of the day. Lunch is not at 9 o'clock in the morning. Why is this so difficult to understand? Breakfast in the morning, lunch in the afternoon. Lunch is normally in Italy from about 12 o'clock until about 2 p.m. And then dinner is from 7 p.m. until midnight if you want, depending on the restaurant. You don't have lunch in the morning. Now, I think this is a perfect demonstration of the contrast between how Americans view food and how Italians view food. And speaking as somebody who's been living in Italy for a while, Italians' view of Americans' view of food is that it's fuel. Americans eat because they need to move from one place to another. They need energy. So that's what food is about. While Italians view it completely differently. This idea that you can have lunch at any time. This guy is probably used to having going into a restaurant in New York or wherever he's from, and I want lunch at 9 in the morning or lunch at midnight. Doesn't make any difference. You can get whatever you want at whatever period of the day you want. And in Italy, it's not like that.
Nobody told me that, all right? Nobody told me that you have to eat breakfast. I'm not a breakfast guy, all right? I'm a lunch guy. I'm a lunch, huge dinner guy. So here's the thing. For all you Americans going, plan your day just knowing everything closes. There's no lunch spots. I'm like, I'm going to open a lunch spot. I'm going to be a bazillionaire in Italy because there's no...
I'm going to open a lunch spot that will provide lunch at breakfast time and I'm going to make loads of money. Obviously, he goes on to say, no, you're not going to do that. No, because Italians don't eat lunch in the morning. Italian breakfast is like a pastry and an espresso coffee or a cappuccino and a pastry, brioche. They don't have lunch in the morning.
Nowhere to go. So what you gotta do to pass your time, you just drink a shit ton of wine. So we're in Nieve right now. If you can see the background, it's historic, it's beautiful, it's ancient from the 1200s. I'm walking in and out of churches. I'm saying prayers. I'm not even fucking Christian Catholic. I'm Jewish. I'm still lighting the lights, being like, this is beautiful. There's another winery there. These streets have been here. You just sit down, you do wine tastings, you eat a little prosciutto, some cheese, and you just pass the time till it's dinner. But don't get mad about being lunch. That's what I'm learned. I'm like, hey, where's my lunch? I need lunch. Nuh-uh. They don't do lunch in Europe.
Once again, who the heck eats lunch in the morning? This is insane.
And they look at you like you're an American. Yeah, I'm American. I'm proud. People ugly American. No, I'm proud to be American. But when you're in a different country, Italy, ciao, scusi, you do what they do. Lunch, see ya. No lunch. That's the lesson for today for all you Americanos like me. That, no coffee. Forget about getting coffee. That don't exist. You're getting espressos. I'm shooting them, popping them like Adderall pills. Another one.
Yes, he's talking about coffee in the Italian way. You don't drink American-style coffee. You can order it, probably in McDonald's, but you don't drink American-style. For Italians, American coffee is dirty water. That's not coffee. Another contrast.
Another one. Just to get one size coffee, fine. Lots of espressos, no lunch, lots of wine tastings in Nieve. Beautiful, enjoy it, relax. I had to take a deep breath. I'm going back. Fine. No lunch, fine. But the more you argue, the more it's not going to happen because none of the places are open.
I love this. Yes, he's right. You can argue as much as you want, but you're not going to get your lunch at 9 o'clock in the morning. Because they take it seriously. They see food as a pleasure. They see it as an art form. They see coffee as something important. They don't see coffee as just something to give you a boost in the morning. It's a pleasure. And if you get the chance to visit Italy and just look around, you'll see Italians going to have their coffee in the morning. They take their time. The coffee is small, but they take their time. It's a pleasure. It's not just fuel. And I think this is something that people don't seem to understand. And I hope it remains that way. I hope that, even with the influx of the likes of Starbucks and others, that Italians maintain this pleasure for food and don't turn it into a fuel, because that would be a tragedy. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.